I want to give all of you a moment of reflection for Frieza. Because I feel like we've all witnessed things, if you've seen the other episodes, that we probably cannot unsee from Frieza. Such as him tanking normals from, from enemies that much better characters than Frieza do not tank. Him genuinely performing really well in a couple of the really hardest fights in the game, to the point where we almost like casually beat Goku Black with Frieza. We only really lost because of the weird Goma interaction where he sometimes just does not get his passive up. I just want to point this out here for Goma real quick before we go back and talk about Frieza. There's not a separate thing here. He just sometimes doesn't get this. This is just not guaranteed all the time. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like after receiving a revenge attack, he gets a great chance to proc an additional instead of a 70% like super chance of super attack, because he doesn't always get it. They tell you when he gets it, I guess, and I think that sucks. That just sucks. It's just annoying because sometimes he just doesn't get it at all, and then you just kind of lose because you miss out on like the massive defense that you get for 2 turns. It just sucks. Right, it would help Frieza a lot. We probably would have beat Goku Black if we had it. Right, that doesn't matter right now. The main reason Frieza is performing the way that he is because of his typing. One, Extreme HEO, which is very good against the multiple STR bosses that we have. Then you have this, the 30% attack debuff, which helps a lot, and the fact that he can do a lot of them. It just helps. This action break is damn near useless, but it's funny that he has it. For instance, say I had the Rildo fight done by the time we were doing the Frieza videos and weeks. He could action break, like, I don't know, Rildo's heal or Rildo's super attack in the final phase. And we can have him like Satsu, Saturi, and he would be perfectly fine the entire video. And I hate that. I hate that, like, he has genuine effectiveness. It's just that there's not really any good Friezas that share big bad bosses. The only good Friezas that have it, like, look at this list. It's just nothing. It's just manga Frieza. It's like the only one who links up well with him. Because all the other ones don't have big bad bosses at all. So it's a little questionable. But I think it's hilarious that the fact that we were able to actually make him work, or he just exploded. So I'm gonna put him up here. Frieza's gonna go up in the fun but not good tier, just because I thought it was really silly the fact that he almost worked so many times, to the point where it genuinely upset me, like mentally and physically. Like, I had to sleep on that multiple times. Like, I had to sit there and go to bed knowing that Frieza was double-digit tanking fully built up Goku Black with Zamasu alive, and that annoyed me to my core. Anyway, let's go and spin. I'm really hoping we get the Gammas, just because I do now have both Gohan and Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 and Orange Piccolo. So I'm kind of really hoping we get the Gammas. Can we just hide this? Where's the hide button? There we go. TOPPO. Okay. TOPPO isn't the worst right now, because I mean, bare minimum for TOPPO, special pose is not the worst ever right now. I can't afford on his team. That's not gonna even. What can we run him on? Oh, Gamma. Ah, is he on the full thing? Accelerated battle. Are you on this? TOPPO, you on this? No, he's not. I mean, we could just slap him on the team. What does he need? Another 2? Yeah, I mean, we could do it. I doubt he would do very well. I mean, because again, he can't get this. This is not gonna happen. But if we can get into God mode and just like have him floating, like, surely he'll be fine. Surely, if we can get him out, because it's only gonna be what, Fourth turn start about. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. Let's attempt it and just see what happens. Alright, so we're gonna fight Roldo. Not because I think Toppo is gonna be very good here, but because I think it's like the only fight we could do with this team right now where we wouldn't just get like blown out. I say that, and then, you know, our rotations look like that we just kind of die. It happens. It happens. What do you want me to? What do you want? Y'all saw that rotation. It was terrible. You know, let's just get the gods instead. Let's just bring them on here. Let's just go through this. Okay. We have him on turn 1. I think we kind of have to float him. I don't think we could reasonably keep him on rotation, like, at all. I think it would be foolish of us to do that. And I want to attack debuff our boy Rildo a bit. Oh, I didn't have his intro play. We'll make sure to play his active skill transformation. We'll make sure at least to play those. Oh, yeah. I forgot he had an intro. You know, that's my bad. I literally read it, looked at it with my eyes on the screen, and didn't even register it in my head. Now, he does share 4 links with Gamma 2, which is pretty cool. Like, good for Toppo. Oh, I gotta change that damn thing again. This is my favorite activity all the time. That should be good. Okay. Now, so long as Toppo isn't getting supered, which for the most part isn't gonna happen on this setup. I mean, even if it does, there's a key blast at the end when he's in. We could put God Toppo up against Rildo's super attack at the end, and he could probably eat it. Well, he'll nullify it if he's in God mode, right? Because, yeah, he nullifies it once, then he has a 50% chance of doing it afterwards. It's not a high chance, but I mean, what was it, 11 million? We'll take that, you know? It could have been a lot worse. Ooh. I gotta do it like this. Now Gohan, I do want to stack up a bunch because like he's gonna be like kind of a. If we can get Gamma 1 to be tanky enough, he'll be invincible against the final phase as well, and I'll be kind of okay with that. The thing about Toppo is that, dude, he's just really basic, and I think that'll work out well for us. Him being as basic as he is. What links does he change in God mode? Like, I know he changes a bit. Oh yeah, he loses a lot more links with the Gammas. Because he gets like godly power. He loses signature pose for godly power, and I believe he uses Hero of Justice for solid support. Which, nothing that we can really activate on this team anyway. Because we're gonna have to try to keep Toppo in base form as long as possible. Like, we can't transform with him early because, you know, every time he gets hit, he's gonna lose damage reduction, and he's just gonna die. So we really can't be like, oh, Toppo, big Top, get in there. That's just not gonna. It's just not gonna happen. He's just gonna pass away and die. Hey, my game was about a good showing just there. Okay. Big Toppo. Big Toppo. I'll let the gods get some stacks in, because I want them to be really, really good by the end of the fight. I'm okay with the Gamma 2s floating around, where they get additional in slot 3. right, they'll be able to really cook if we have them stacking a bunch of Saw 3. Their attack stats are going to look really nice by the end of this fight, even if they're like low percent. I think mine's only 55%. And I'm not going to be able to pull another one. I'm going to keep all my stones with the anniversary. But it's like, they all look pretty good still. And, oh, you know what? So what does Game of 2's buff? What does it give? When we do the Piccolo active? It's just superhero. Yeah, so that's not gonna hit Toppo. Because he's not on superhero. Obviously, he's on super bosses, but that's not really gonna help us very much. What have everybody else though? So I'm like debating, like, do I just pop it? Like the Piccolo active? What about the Gamma actives? The Gammas would go crazy in here if I pop their active. Decisions. It's probably better to just pop Piccolos, so that way, like, everyone else is better. Because, again, if it doesn't have Toppo at all, it doesn't really matter. We have... Yeah, I took Glory off, because he was annoying me. If these guys don't finish it off, the Gamma 2 can get another stack, which I'd be perfectly fine with. That'd be great. Okay, cool. Yeah, 26 already. Okay. That is what we're talking about. Getting the support flowing. Okay. Now, I think we have to do this for Toppo. Yeah, we'll do this for Big Toppo. Right, this will make his defense a lot better once Gogeta starts attacking. It's... I don't know if it's gonna save him from a super attack, but we might be able to save her from normals if we attack debuff enough, which we could do if I brought Frieza back out. We could do it. I just don't think it would be enough turn 1. Right, so I'm gonna have Gogeta do his like massive volley of supers, and that'll help out a lot because he's getting defense on pretty much everything. Like all over the place on this team, he's just gonna be like defense to the whole rotation. Which, we love him for that. We definitely love him for that. And it's helping out quite a bit. Yep. There's the one of the 2 super attacks. The likelihood that this man is super attacking us like back to back is pretty high. So the chance of Toppo getting like blasted here is not good. It's not high. Like he's probably, yeah, okay. There we go. Like he's probably not gonna get smacked. Is this Gohan? Oh, actually, is this real though? Is he a melee? I don't know. He is a melee. Okay, so yeah, Gohan's invincible from this. Toppo's looking at a dangerous 9 million. How are we looking, Toppo? Okay, still double digits. Okay, that's fine. No debuffs, and he's still double digits. Granted, that's with Gogeta. But still, it's fine. We're gonna put an attack debuff down as well. We'll be good to go. I can probably freely do Frieza next turn. Alright. Get some attack debuffs if we end up having to have Toppo back, and it'll help us slow down a bit to give Gohan more stacks and the gods more stacks. Right. Just give everybody significantly more time to build up before we hit Giga Rildo. Alright, because Rildo, he is spooky. right? It Metal Rildo at the end. Was it Liquid Metal Rildo is what they call him? No, just Meta Rildo. Instead of Hyper Meta, he's just Meta. So he hits really, really hard. He's like upwards, almost like 10 million in his territory. So it's not something that we really want to be messing around with. But we're gonna have to. So slowing down solely so that like a lot of our big carries are gonna be even bigger would be good. Yeah, because what do I do? What do I do? Okay. It's fine. How's my Gamma 2 looking? 18, okay. That's, it's acceptable. He can look better, though. Okay, 22. Can we get, like, the full volley? Aw, normal. Ah, another normal. Okay, that's fine. Would have loved for those to be super decks, though, for the extra offensive stacks. Yeah, probably. I'm really debating popping their actives. Yeah, so I'm gonna whip Frieza out here, so that Gohan can get more stacks. Yeah, Gohan's defense is not crazy right now. 6 supers. It's not a lot. It's definitely not a lot. Because we kind of need it for, Alright, Rildo, calm it down. Oh, wait, are we going to be able to transform with TOPPO? Yeah, we will. Because he's turned 6 without a special pose or defender just on rotation. So, like, we'll be fine to do it. It's just a little quirky. Just a little bit. I would love if he was on, like... If he was on the Gohan version of this team, I think that'd be... Oh, actually, this is probably the better one that we could have. Because, like, our major carry... No, he doesn't buff him, actually. I was gonna say, doesn't he buff him? He does not. Piccolo doesn't either, because he buffs demonic power. We would need, like someone buffing special pose or something. Or Defender of Justice. I think Gamma 2 buffs Defender of Justice for 100% attack. Which, like... Well, we can give it to him. No, it's Gamma 1. Gamma 1 does that. Gamma 1 gives the 100% attack to Defender of Justice, which... I mean, it would help. I mean, he would look pretty good with it, but... There's not really a whole lot we can do about it. That was a great turn from Gamma 2, though. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, let's just give them the stack. It's fine. The gods will be okay. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, it's because I had a feeling Rildo was gonna do this. I didn't want to deal with that, like at all, to be honest. Actually, should I have floated off a different unit? I don't think so. I think that was the correct move. I think it's fine. It's fine. Okay, into Rildo. Because I want to float off Frieza here. Yeah, I guess Goji's only 5 key. I mean, it's the best we can do. Gamma 1 is gonna get by a key blast, and he should be fine completely. He has so much damage reduction against us. Yeah. Only problem with this is that pops our 1 turn of 100% attack for Defender of Justice, right? So as much as I would have loved to get that to TOPPO, kind of can't. I am gonna probably still put TOPPO in front of it, Because Gamma 1. Let me just real quick take a gander at Gamma 1's effects here. Yeah, it would only be one time that he gives that big buff. Yeah, there's really nothing we can do about that. Because like, as much as I would have loved to have TOPPO have that, I think we kind of needed Gamma 1. And I guess I could have just... Because I want to have both Gammas on the rotation. And Gohan would not live that. I didn't really want to gamble with Gamma 2. That's not really what I would have wanted. We can torch this guy right here. Do I want to do that now? Or until next turn? Ooh. Okay, yeah, you know what? We do this now. Might get the massive buff for the team. The rotation. Would they die? Are they guarding still? They are. What are your normals doing? We have to 3 million. We're guarding though, and they're well over that, so they'll be fine. I can greed another turn of stacks, and then put Piccolo back, or not Piccolo, but Gamma 2 in slot 3. Right. The thing about this fight is I don't see a need for Piccolo besides his active. His active helps a lot, but I don't need it besides that. And I kind of want to save their actives for what am I trying to say? For Gogeta's turn. Right, that way they're all stronger when we don't have a full buff Blue Goku. Right. I guess it would have been better for Blue Vegeta to do it now. But then who do we put in slot 1? Just Blue Goku? Like, doesn't seem correct to me. And this gives me another stack from Blue Goku damage. I think it just works out. In my head, it makes sense. It probably doesn't actually, but in my head, it does. So hopefully the gods are looking really good when they get paired next to Tech Gogeta. Because we still have Tech Gogeta's active. We can put him in slot 1. And then everything should be fine. I guess I could have theoretically also just like not done anything at all. Saved like the Piccolo active for even later in the fight. But like I don't feel like it's gonna get that far. It might, but we have the ability to kind of like torch Rildo, so it should be fine. I think. I don't know, man. Like Rildo is tanky. He really is. But next turn is when we're gonna do the shenanigans. Actually, I definitely probably should have saved it for next turn. We're gonna have double Gammas, double Gamma 2. So yeah, I could have left Piccolo on rotation here. Right, maybe transformed the gods, put them in slot 1, Piccolo slot 2, and then Blue Vegeta slot 3, maybe. That would have been fine. At this point, the fight Gamma 2 is fine. Like he's way too strong for this. All right, okay. That's so many hits, but we know he'll be fine. That's the thing though. Like we know he'll nullify it, and our actives don't buff him at all. How many lasers here, Piccolo? Hey, well, I mean, oh, you know what? I'll be right back. I forgot. I wanted to show that animation. I'll be right back. Oh, Toppo's feeling dangerous now. But oh wait, that's right. He's not done. Insane TOPPO damage. Actually ridiculous TOPPO damage. Okay. Gamma 1, do you need to be in a certain slot at all? Or am I gonna troll if I do? Let me just check real quick before I do anything crazy. No, he doesn't. He'll be fine. So what I kind of want to do is... Oh. Interesting. Let's pop this Piccolo. Alright, there's a reason I'm doing this. Popping this. Alright, now we're going to have supercharged Gammas here. Looks like apparently Gamma 1 is a bit better, so we're going to put Gamma 1 with him. For Big TOPPO. Surely Big TOPPO does something. You never know. He could go crazy. He is practically invincible. Alright, so this is guaranteed nullification. Fantastic.